know, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
Yo, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue Games. Let's turn that gain down a little bit. Let's do a real quick mic check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. Yeah, yeah. Okay. How I'm sounding. To make sure it's not too high. I don't want to sound like I'm peaking when I get excited, you feel me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's your boy Blue Games. It is Friday, and that means it is Friday night flight time. Today we're taking off out of Munich, Germany, headed for France. This is Infinite Flight Mobile Flight Simulator. Welcome, welcome aboard, guys. If you want to fly with us, go ahead and join in on Expert Server on the Infinite Flight. We'll be taking off shortly here. Let's go ahead and call out my VIPs. We're gonna be getting started real quickly here today. I'm not gonna take my time on the ground. Leon Kiwi, what's up, baby? VIP number 1, Just Yarn, Thomas, R, George, Aviation Channel. And I'll give it to one more person. Tick Pro. There you go. VIPs for today's flight. The rest of you guys I'll shout out later on. I want to get this thing started and get moving. I got things to do today, baby. We're in the CRJ-1000. 1000. That's CRJ-1000 by Air France. Is that, what is that? A 777? Have fun with that, my friend. Anyway, most of us are flying in CRJ-1000. Air France livery. That is today's featured airline. Friday night flight, flying in today's featured airport, which is Paris de Gaulle, however you say that, which is like the main airport. All right, let me go ahead and paste in my flight plan. I haven't done that yet. I'm feeling a little bit scatterbrained today. I got a lot of stuff on my mind, and yeah, I've been waiting all week to get on Red Dead Online, and it finally happened this morning. So I've been kind of thinking about that a lot. Can you guys hear me all right? Are we good on audio and sounds and all that stuff? At Krama, we're on the expert server. My day's going well. It's just getting started over here in the US. It's actually morning. The real time in Paris is nighttime already. But you know me, I don't like to fly at night on here. Not yet. All right, let's go ahead and close the doors. We are boarded. And if you're not on by now, you're gonna get left. The way it's gonna go today. Alright, let's make sure you guys can hear me alright. Hear the aircraft sounds alright. Or can we? Can we hear them? Yes, we can hear the aircraft sounds. Amazing. Amazing. Let's go ahead and turn systems off. Let's turn the beacons on. We're ready to go, baby. Gonna push back before anybody gets in our way. And what's gonna be right here? Push back. We'll tune into Munich Unicom, and we'll monitor that. I just realized we're not on the other camera. And again, we are using Infinite Flight Assistant today. I believe we'll be pushing back nose to the left. There's nowhere to go the other direction. Dude is pushing back with his door open. That's a bit dangerous. That's a little bit dangerous. Where is the taxiway at this airport? Let's also get myself on here. Hello. Let's see. So today we're taking off most likely. Whoa now. Oh, I'm about to say what? Alright, we'll use 26 left. Feel free to load up on the other side of the airport if you want to take off 26 right. That's all good with me. We'll be taking 26 left. And I'm going to zoom out real quick just to get an idea of where we need to taxi to get to 26 left. It's going to be in that direction over there. This is a really weird taxiway. Like, there's not really a taxiway line. It's just those white lines. That's actually like a road for ground vehicles, which is weird. So again, if you just joined us, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Friday Night Flight. Today we're flying from Munich, service Air France to, we need to start the engines. Sorry, what did I say? Yeah, Munich to, what the heck, where are we going? I told you my mind is like all over the place. We're going to Paris.
Taking off runway
On to Paris.
left, departing
all right, flight, so flight information real quick for you guys. You can either copy my flight plan if you're here with us today. But if you want to fly it later, you can copy the flight plan out of the description. Thanks again to our dispatcher, Starley, for helping us out with today's flight plan. Greatly appreciate it. We'll start off with the altitude of 2000 on our takeoff. We'll technically be going to the west, so yes, that still makes sense. So cruise today will be 340, 34,000 feet, and our Mach will be 0.78. I am most likely going to go faster than that today. We'll see. I'll let you know when we get in the air what makes sense. I'm trying to get there a little bit quicker than I have to. Fuel 53,000 kilograms. And yeah, that's all you need to know right now. All right, we got one good engine. Let's go ahead and start out engine number 1. And we'll go expedite the starting process and do flaps 8 for takeoff.
8 degrees.
Trim. I'm not doing this by the book, by the way. Just letting you know. I'm gonna do trim like 10. That'll be fine. Everything else looks good. We'll calibrate our screen as usual. Check on the N1 here on engine number 1.
Delta 11, taxiing to runway 26.
Looks good. Got 2 good engines. Systems off. Nav lights, speaking lights are all on. We're good. We'll go ahead and announce that we're gonna be taxiing to runway 26. Left.
Engine France, Funicom, Route 116.
We can't really go anywhere yet because we got traffic ahead of us, but we'll let everybody know what our intentions are. Gonna roll forward, close the gap a little bit, and I guess we'll just use this ground road to taxi over there. And right off our left wing. Oh god, don't do that now. Don't be impatient taxiing through the grass. Don't be like that, seriously. And apparently, because of people like that, I have to mention, again, please be professional when you fly with us, guys. If we have issues, I will go to a private stream, and I have no problem with doing that. We've had the last few streams I've done haven't been really bad, so that's why we're still doing the public. But if we start having people taxiing through people, taxiing through the grass, skipping people in line, you know, flying through people in the air, like all that stuff is not okay. So please follow the usual infinite flight rules, as well as be respectful to other aircraft on the ramp and in the skies. And sorry guys, I'm not really looking too hard at the chat right now. We'll talk a bit more once we get in the air. I'm just trying to get in the air, and it's pretty busy. We're already
Engine France, Funicom,
B18017, in line for takeoff right now.
26 left.
All right, he's rolling. We'll bring the throttle up a little bit. Not too much, because you don't want to speed while taxiing. I don't think. Have I ever flown the CRJ-1000? I've flown every other variant. I'm not really sure, honestly, if I have personally flown the 1000. We'll make a left here. We'll just follow him. I'm pretty sure he's going to the same place. I hope you guys have a great week. Again, I'll get to read more of your chats and questions and everything once we get in the air. I just want to focus on taxiing and not hitting people and getting up in the air first. And then we'll have time to chat. Today's flight will be some... Whoa! Skirt! Oh, I don't know why he stopped. But today's flight is going to be somewhere around like an hour and a half plus delays in Paris because of this traffic. So hopefully we don't have too much delays. I'm not sure who we have today with IFATC for traffic. I mean for our air traffic control. But they have been doing a pretty good job. I haven't had any issues with them in a long time. And usually, a lot of times when we have issues with ATC, it's usually my own fault. Sometimes, and a lot of times it's a misunderstanding as well. I remember one time some guy sent me a message. And you know I get triggered when somebody says, go read the help messages or the tutorials or whatever. Somebody told me that on landing. And later on I talked to the controller and it ended up being a miscommunication. He was actually meaning to send that to someone else who also had the blue 1 call sign. So it was nice of him to contact me and for us to talk and figure out what actually happened. Because even if I do make a mistake, I still like to kind of review the flight and review what happened because I don't want to do it again. But when I do make a mistake, I try to review that, and if it's my fault, I'll own up to it. I'm pretty sure that 777, whatever that Boeing plane is over there, probably cut through the grass as well because he was parked next to us. But oh well. Again, also separation is very important, guys, today. There's no ATC at our departure airport, but there will be ATC at our arrival airport. At least we're planning on having it. And I'll go over here with these CRJs in line. So please maintain separation throughout the entire flight. And if anybody decides to come through an escort at any point, please do not hit any of the aircraft that are en route. And we need to make sure that we have good separation before we speak to the approach controller, or ghosting will be enforced. Anyways, now we got all that stuff out of the way. All the rules and all that crap.
Blue 18017
looks like we're going to be
taking
the
off
fifth
runway 26
CRJ.
left, departing west.
Takeoff. I've definitely never flown the Air France CRJ. That is a fact. So a lot of people ask, I'll go ahead and answer the question now, and it may come up again later on, but a lot of people ask me what phone I use. Well, I use an iPhone 10, the original 10, not the new. Uh-oh, I messed up the camera. Not the new 10, but the original 10 that came out a year ago. And also have like this little phone stand that I use that really helps, so I don't have to like have my hand on the phone the whole time.
München, France, Unicorn. Fat Albert 888.
Fat Albert. Fat Albert. Who is that? I think I remember that call sign. I love that call sign. Welcome to the stream, Fat Albert, or whoever you are. I'm not sure who Fat Albert is. Doesn't this screenshot look familiar? Thank you guys so much who are actually being pretty organized up here. I really appreciate that. I enjoy having some organized flights, you know. It's very easy when I stream for things to kind of get out of hand, and so I greatly appreciate you guys who are doing the right thing. This is actually a really nice plane though. This is a 777, I believe. Yeah, this is a 777, Air France 777. So as usual, you know how I am. Whenever we are waiting for any reason, I just go around taking screenshots. The best way to kind of take up my time. Caution wake turbulence with that 777. You guys are free to take off. I'm not. I mean, you can kind of roll on.
Romeo 2 Delta 2 is
There he
taking
goes.
off
I'll kind of
runway
watch this guy
26
take off.
left, departing west.
Not sure who that is. Only thing I don't like with the camera, whenever I stream Infinite Flight on like on my phone, is that I'm looking down a lot. I really don't like when I'm looking down so much, to be honest with you. Trying to keep up. And rotate. There it is. Get that gear. Give me that gear. Oh, so oh, that's such a dope shot, man. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. Très bon. Well, is that how you say it? Très bon? Something like that. I don't speak French anymore. Alright. What's the bon? Something like that. I don't know. I have no idea how to speak French. I have African French friends. I love my favorite kind of French is African French. Oh, they're so funny. What's up, Imar? Oh yeah, that's why that call sign is familiar. Thank you, Captain Bob. The Fat Albert is a call sign from the C-130 from the Blue Angels. Thank you, man. That was you, Thomas? Legit. Alright guys, let's keep the chat positive. I don't know what's going on, but chill out. Let it go, whatever it is. 777 taking off. Let's go do it with him too. Since we're waiting. Man, I can't wait for the replay system to release on Infinite Flight. Oh, come on, come on. There's rotate. No tail strike, looking good. Positive clown, gear up. And this is how you make movies. The little Infinite Flight movies that people make. That looks good. That looks so good. Oh, I want a screenshot of that so bad.
26 left, departing straight out.
Somebody take one for me. Are we still waiting? Oh, I got Lufthansa Air over there. And a new Lufthansa livery. That was an option today. Orphan. My heart goes out to you, bro. Pretty cool though that you guys used to watch the streams together. Alright, we are holding short. Runway 26 left.
Munich, France, Unicom, Blue 116, holding short runway 26 left.
Is this the ILS hold? Yeah, this is the ILS hold. And the next one is this is the whole short line. So we can cross this one. My free camera? Okay, my free. I'm glad the free camera resets. Aviation channel life is decent. It's good, man. I can't complain. I don't have any complaints. Trim is 60%. Why you gotta be so technical, Starly? Damn. All right, guys, 60% trim, apparently. Charlie, you know I don't remember these things. Ooh, I got an idea. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. What song is that? Anybody know what song that is? If I zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, I have my UI to hide like as soon as possible. So when I'm trying to take a screenshot, I don't want to see it. Speaking of screenshots, I had a really cool idea. I want you guys to start sending me more screenshots through Discord, because I would like to start featuring you guys' screenshots like in my intro. So like basically whenever, let's go move up. I think we're waiting. Yeah, we're good. Whenever, like in the beginning, you know, usually it says blue games on it. So what I want to do is, instead of that, or maybe with that, or I don't know, like as like a standby screen or something like that, I want to feature like each week or each flight have an actual person, like one of you guys' screenshot. It could be Infinite Flight, it could be it'll be related to whatever game I'm playing. So if I'm playing Infinite Flight, then obviously I'll use somebody's Infinite Flight's picture, and obviously it's gonna be one that I like the most. If I'm playing X-Plane, it could be somebody's X-Plane photo that was submitted to me. So it's kind of an idea I haven't done yet, but I would like to get started on doing it. So definitely send those screenshots over, and they don't have to be screenshots of you on flights with me, or with you with like our stream flights. It can be any flight you've been doing throughout the week. Just like anyway, it's clear. We're gonna go ahead and enter the runway. Taking off, runway 26 left, departing to the north. Let's make sure this guy is not going. He's not.
116 is taking off runway 26 left.
Strobe light and lights on. But yeah, so send me those screenshots. Just post them to our screenshots channel, or you can post them to the pictures channel. I wouldn't mind you guys also sending real life photos of aviation. So like if you're a real life pilot and you got a really cool window view seat, whatever it is, as long as it's your photo. I don't want you taking photos from the internet and sending them to me so I can give you a shout out. It's not what I'm looking for. It has to be your photo. So send me your screenshots of whatever game. It could be freaking Red Dead Redemption, because I do plan on eventually streaming that as well. Alright, let's get ready to take off and we'll stop chatting. Alright, cockpit view. Flight level 1200 is our altitude. Flap set to 8. Trim 60, and we are clear to go. Raising the out. Oh, we gotta calibrate the screen. So Jacko. And we're rolling. Recipe is alive. Flight runway heading, and then make a bank to the right. There's 80 knots coming. 100 knots.
100 knots.
Who's calling it for me?
V1.
Just rotate.
Rotate.
Why? Why?
Positive rate.
Weird?
Gear up.
Not a good takeoff. Alright, we're good now. Like for me, that transition between ground to airborne is always weird, because that's when the wind really affects me the most, even if it's not much wind. I'm wondering if my screen is
taking off runway 26 left. Remaining.
Alright, we're climbing, passing 2700. Go ahead and start banging to the right. I'll fly by hand for a little bit this time. Again, I do not use a joystick currently for Infinite Flight. I only use that for my PC sims. Maybe go flaps up.
Flaps up.
I wish I did that actually earlier. I forgot. Lower the trim. Nose will come down a bit. As well as the nose will also come down because of the flaps being retracted. We will put our speed right there at 220 knots.
Infinite Flight 313, holding short runway 26
and we're
left.
climbing at, I think, what's that? 10 degrees? Yeah. We can go a big, going to about a 15-degree climb. Somewhere around there. It will intercept the
France Unicom.
You want to intercept for next waypoint.
Is taking off runway 26 left.
Banks to the left. That looks great. And so still on, still my controls. Got another fat hour behind us, or that's the same one. I think it's the same fat hour. It would be nice, like, I feel like every time, again, I mentioned this last time we streamed Infinite Flight, but I feel like every time I get on here, it's like a feature request video for me. Another feature that would be really cool, and I think most people wouldn't really, I mean, I won't say most people. I feel like the core of the Infinite Flight community are actually pretty educated now, in my opinion. There's a lot of people who don't know much, and they're just getting it starting in aviation, but I feel like it's a very big, a big amount, like a lot, I think it's a lot of people who actually are pretty educated in aviation and how to fly, and all the stuff. So what I'm saying is, like, you know how like whenever you're flying into on an ILS approach, and you can kind of align on the localizer here in this middle green area where you see the all the, like, the headings and all that. Passing 10,000, lights off. So it'd be cool if they could also do that with just a regular flight plan, so that you could pretty much fly by hand, and like that kind of follows the flight path. That would be pretty cool if they could do that. Alright, speed up a bit. We're above 10,000. I'm gonna go up to 85 knots. Like a right turn here of heading 336. Still on our climb out, our departure out of Munich, Germany. If you're just joining us, we're headed to Paris today for Infinite Flight's Friday Night Flight weekly event. There's 320, 325, 330, looking for 336. Go ahead and roll out. Oh, we missed it. We missed it pretty badly. And I'm gonna take this trim out because it's pointing the nose up and it's giving us a 4,000 feet per minute climb right now.
France Unicum, Air France 54, holding short runway 26 left. Alright, let's change our altitude up to, today we're cruising at 34,000 feet.
And again, the sounds you hear, extra sounds you hear in the background, like the cabin crew and all that, is by Infinite Assistant. I do have the full package with that. And again, I'll I'll chat with you guys once we get up here. We're in the air, but I'm kind of hand flying it a bit. Matter of fact, we'll go ahead and hit the nav mode now. Actually, first we'll hit nav, and we'll hit vertical speed. Wrong. We'll climb up, not down. Climb about 2,500 feet. And that should be good. Now I can put the phone down. Look, Mom, no hands. Alright. 85. Let's check on traffic. Fat hours behind us. Big gap ahead of us, so we can actually speed up. I'm gonna kind of book it today, because again, I kind of wanna get there, and because it's probably gonna be a lot of traffic. We already spent a lot of time on the ground. Yeah, we've been, how long have we been going? We're almost at 30 minutes, and we just basically got airborne. So I'm gonna be not taking my time today. A lot of times when we fly, I'm like chill. I'm like, oh, we'll get there when we get there. But today, I'm like, let's go. The only reason I'm not gonna go probably like max, like as fast, like the fastest this thing can go, is probably for traffic. So I'll still be watching out for traffic. But we have a good gap right now ahead of us, so we can go a bit quick for a while. Say goodbye to Germany. Programming Plus. I use OBS Studio for my streaming. And yeah, we are stream on. Oh, sorry, we are live on YouTube and Twitch.
München France Unica. Air France 54 is taking off runway
definitely support. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I always have to say that because I can't thank you guys enough. I just appreciate it so much. passing 18,000 feet. But we are in Europe, and I always forget that the transition altitude is actually 5,000 here. And in the US, the transition altitude is 18,000. What that means is you change your altimeter to standard, which means nothing to you guys because Infinite Flight is not currently modeled out. That is okay. You'll learn someday. I like that with this new mic, I can have the game sounds a whole lot louder. And I can just still talk normal. And I'm still above, my audio is still above it. Pretty cool. So before I had to turn the sounds down, way down. Right now I have them turned up pretty high. Like maybe 3 times higher than I usually have them turned up. And you seem to still be able to hear me pretty well. What country in Europe would I want to visit the most? That's a great question. Currently, I would say, you said country, right? Austria. Is that Europe? That's Europe, right? I think that's Europe. The place that I would like to visit the most currently is Austria. I've never been there. I've never even been close to Austria. The farthest I have been in Europe to like the east is Paris. And I've only been there once, and I was only there for a weekend. So I want to go back and actually like appreciate it a bit more. Let's go ahead and tune out of Unicom. I forgot we were on it. And look at the map for you guys so you can see where we're going today. So again, if you just joined us, took off an Echo Delta Delta Mike. That is Munich, Germany, and we'll be flying over to London. No, sorry, London, Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Because early over here is also the ATC. There is a Friday night flight restriction. What is that? Read it. Ceiling is 10,000. Friday night flight, no time, no flying between Paris Charles de Gaulle and Paris Orly Airport. This will result in immediate ghosting by controllers. Good to know. Good to know. So they don't want you flying in between these airports. They want you flying from somewhere else. Another one over here. Same one. No heavy aircraft permitted at this airport. Right. I really like the NOTAM feature they've been using. Like, I really do like it. It kind of lets you know, hey, before you fly here, make sure, which we didn't do, we probably should have checked that first, but make sure that you look at the NOTAMs, make sure that you are not flying something that is not going to be allowed here. It would really suck to get in the air and then find out that you're going to get ghosted if you land at your destination. We're passing 26,000 feet and climbing. This thing is a freaking rocket right now. We're looking good. I do want to check my PCAS. We are very nice between us and Air France 283. ET destination about 45 minutes from now. That may change if the cruise and get more speed. Our ground speed is 500 knots. Told you guys I wasn't kidding. Jacko, what's a NOTAM? NOTAM means Notice to Airman. So basically, in the real world, when you look at like sky vector charts or something like that, you'll see little circles and little areas that are like marked out. And when you click on those, it'll say like a TFR or something like that. But it'll basically just saying anybody who's flying anything needs to read this before coming in this area. And most of the time, sometimes it's like a president is in the area and it's restricted. Sometimes it's fires. It can be all kind of stuff. It just anything that it can concern a pilot, they'll put it in NOTAM. What's up, Bob? Or Tom? Did we say is his name Bob or Tom? I can't remember if we named him Bob or Tom. Wow, look at this Mach 0.82 right now. We're going faster. I'm not looking for realistic speeds today. We're going blue speeds today. Coming up on 30,000. Again, our cruise is 34,000. Make sure you put enough fuel in today, just in case it gets real busy around Paris. It would be so amazing if we could actually fly and see the Eiffel Tower. I would love that, but that's not yet possible. let's turn the HUD off. Systems HUD off. Now I can freely look around as we bank at the below the infinite flight world. I do, man. Every time I get in this thing, it reminds me of how much I like CRJs. I haven't flown CRJ in a while on anything, and this makes me remember how much I love CRJs. In the cockpit, I should say, I'm not a big fan of CRJs from the cabin. Speaking of cabins, let's go back there. There we are. All right, that sound means we're 1,000 feet away from our altitude, selected altitude. The reason I say I don't like the CRJ cabin is just because it's not comfortable in real life. Really, that's what it is. Mach 182 is the realistic CRJ high-speed cruise. Thank you very much for signing that off for me, Starley. Makes me feel a little bit better. Alright guys, we got some time to talk. So, if you sent any messages before now, I may have missed them. So go ahead and say hi, whatever it is we want to say, whatever you got to say. Jacko, how do you get those extra views? These are not extra. These come with the CRJ. So you just need to go down to the camera button and just look around. Got our lady pilot. We need to name her. I'm gonna name her Jennifer. So we got Bob. And we got Jennifer.
DW8182 is on final runway 26 left.
So for now, that's gonna be Captain Jennifer. Jennifer. Let's see, what's her last name? Jennifer. I don't want to give her two first names because a lot of people don't trust women that have two first names. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Help me out with some last names for our pilot. It's Jennifer or Mrs. But yeah, these views are not extra. They come to CRJ. Can I play music? Yeah, sure. I have no copyright sounds music I can play. I still need to get some more music, I just haven't done it. I could play these, but I have to keep changing them out. How long is this? How long do we have? We have 42 minutes ETE currently, and I have a mix that is 67 minutes long. We will play that. I don't know what's on this mix, but that's what we're going to play. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, I like that song. Basically, that's my old intro song. I think. Yeah. Alright, let me know if you can. Oh, you can't hear that actually. Hold on. Let me turn it on. There she is. Let's see how that sounds. Put your headphones on. This is the jump seat view. Check. I'll make sure you guys can hear me all right with the music playing. Should be good. New mic is freaking amazing. Tell the passengers it was turbulence. Yeah, I'll let them know. Yo, I have the exact same issue. It happens to me all the time, both ways. So I'll be trying to, there could be something they can do. This is a very small issue that I think that people would at first kind of reject maybe, but in the end it'd be better. So I have the issue as well as when I'm trying to click on either the camera or the rudder and I end up hitting the other. So like you'll see this in a few of my videos in the past when I'm in for landing and I'm trying to adjust you know, and adjust the for wind, or what am I saying? I'm trying to use the rudder to compensate for the wind, and I will accidentally click on the camera button, so you'll see my head move, and then I can't see anything, and it throws off my whole approach. So, I wonder if they can put the camera button somewhere else, or I'm not sure how that would work. But it would definitely help if the camera button was not right by the rudder, because when you're using the rudder, especially if you have big fingers, I don't have like massive fingers, but still, even with my fingers and a smaller screen, it's challenging for sure. Jacko, what aircraft would I add to Infinite Flight in the future? I would just add the ones everybody's asking for, to be honest. Like, you know, the A350, A330. What else? 737 Max. I would be, because of the market. I don't know, man, because they have a pretty good argument when they talk about GA, to be honest with you. Because they're trying to think about the future of Infinite Flight and trying to connect to more people in real life. And when you go to events, you don't like hang out around a bunch of people who fly airlines. When you go to like fly-ins, you hang out around a bunch of people who fly GA. And if they can have really good GA aircraft, they're going to attract a lot of real life pilots who fly GA in real life. But I think the bigger part of their market is the airliner people, because they're younger and they're not yet pilots. A320neo, I mean, what is the, like, that would be, I mean, cool, but it's basically an A320. Like, there's not a huge difference except for the engines. And if you don't have different engine sounds, that just is, there's no purpose for adding an A320neo. They could just take the current A320 and put neo at the end of it if they want. I personally am not a Concorde fan, but I know there are a lot of people out here who do want the Concorde. What's up, George? Well, I'm glad you're chilling with us today, man. Let me go back real quick, make sure I'm not missing any of you guys' comments from earlier. The song in my trailer, it's not a real song, it's actually a stock song. Whenever I made that, my intro, outro video that I always use for every video, I basically bought a song, like an instrumental song to play with it. So it's not a real song, so you couldn't look it up on YouTube or iTunes or Spotify or anything like that. Like, it's made just for video. What do I think about the 737 liveries that were confirmed? Can you remind me of what those liveries are? I know I saw a couple, but I didn't see like a massive list. So if there's like a massive list, I didn't see that. So let me know what we got. Axel's good to see you. Rice D, welcome to the stream. This is actually a good time to do some shout outs. First, give me that list for this, if you got it, if you can send it somehow. Give me that list for, is it on the phone? Oh crap. Princess Slave, advise everyone on speed to keep. Wow, am I catching someone? Going 510. Recommended speed, guys, is Mach 0.82, please. 0.82. That way we don't overtake each other. So if you're not already going 0.82, either slow down to 0.82 or speed up to 0.82, so that way we don't get caught up. So I think this guy, I don't know how fast he's going. He's going quick though. He's slowing down though, I believe. Good job. Thank you, man. How fast is he going? He's going faster than me as well. What about this? No, I changed my mind. I'm sorry. Let's go. How fast can we go? Can we go 0.85? Let's do 0.85. No, let's go. Yeah, 0.85. 0.85, everybody. Mach 0.85 is the new cruising speed. If you're not already going it, switch it up. Which airport do I like the most? Pero or Anchorage? Anchorage is not one of my favorite airports. So Pero for sure. And I turned down my phone volume because it's raping everyone now. Is it? I think it mainly does it when we're on the outside. Oh, that's freaking beautiful. British Airways in Alaska. More love. The outside view is really loud. Thank you, George, for that feedback, bro. These things are very helpful. I will turn that down. Oh, hello, Blue. My dog is here. What's up, bro? Paris is full. What do you mean it's full, Kai? Jacko, I will say I've heard that comment very many times. I know a lot of people are very young, getting, you know, they're not 18 yet, they're not old enough to start training or anything like that. And I do believe Infinite Flight at that age will teach you a lot. Infinite Flight and its community. So I definitely praise Infinite Flight for that. Lufthansa 979er. If you could slow your speed to Mach 0.85, that would be amazing. Yeah, he's good up here. I'm gonna offset that bit. You know what's loud though? Music feels loud to me. Down a little bit on everything. I'm gonna have to make sure I save these settings in the future. No risk, no fun. Am I right? Am I right? Am I using P3 simulator or X-Plane? Currently, we're on Infinite Flight simulator. But when I fly on my PC, I use X-Plane. But I have nothing against P3. What up, Phoenix1168? Coming through with the donation. Wow, greatly appreciate that, man. As always, you always come through with the support, man. I definitely greatly appreciate that. No joke. Everybody make sure you say thank you to Phoenix1168. Speaking of donations, guys, before you think about donating to me specifically, we do have, hopefully, some giveaways coming up next month in December. And I would like to get some sponsors from you guys. So basically how it works, I mentioned this in the last stream. The way it works is that you donate an item or a product or cash, whatever, and we use that to give we actually take that and give it to other people. So like if you give a product, we'll take that product and give it away. If you give us a subscription, a donation of some sort, we can take that donation and just use that on buying something that'll, you know, give away. But yeah, I want to do that in December. It just depends on how many sponsors and people I can get involved in it. We're starting descending now already. All right, sounds good. Started. Aviation channel, what's up, Lance? Welcome back, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Fly to China. We actually did last time, I think. Yeah, you missed them. You missed that one. We flew to China. I thought we did. I could have swore we flew to China a few days ago. Greatly a possibility though. China's a dope flight. $24 pack of water. We talked about that last time. Yeah, man. People need to drink. People need water. But don't donate water because I don't have a way to get it to you. Oh, that'd be cool though. That'd be really cool fundraiser or like mission kind of thing. Like donate to some like I don't know, some foundation or something. I would love to do that. First in December, I would like to do a giveaway to you guys for your support. But maybe next year, if things are going well, we can do some kind of fundraiser donation where we can actually have like some kind of a non-profit benefit or something like that. I would love to do that. I love giving back. I just keep turning the camera. I'm just gonna hit scenic mode for a little while. Or some Danielle Bakery, baking people happy, bro. That'd be dope. If I had a way to ship her cupcakes and baking stuff worldwide, I would love to donate that. That'd be cool. Fly to Bali and X-Plane. Where is that, man? Hashtag hype in the chat, yes sir. Is there any way to access leaks? No. Infinite Flight's pretty good at not leaking things. Estimated time to arrive in Zulu. Great question. We're 31 minutes out right now. The current Zulu time is, I don't know, let's see. We don't need this. Local. Zulu real is what I need. So current Zulu time is 1700. We should land somewhere around 17, I would say 1745. That is gonna be 11:45 local for me. In where I live. Bali is an island in Indonesia. That sounds good. Yeah, man. Love her bacon. Bacon. I mean her baking. Alright, well, we don't have like a long enough flight to do our 1 hour ECE shout outs, so we're gonna go ahead and do them now. Again, guys, separation. Mach 0.85 is the speed, so make sure you're doing it. If you're just joining us, we're flying to Paris. Go ahead and leave an emoji and let me know where you're watching from in the chat, and we'll do some shout outs before we start our descent. And go. I love this song. Turn it up. Matter of fact, we're gonna turn it up for the shout outs. Heck yeah. Let's get hype with it. What up? Leon Kiwi from Singapore. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thomas R again. Welcome back, my friend from Scotland. Thanks for flying with us. Jacko. What's up, man? I don't know where you're from, but thanks for stopping by. Or not stopping by. Thanks for flying with us. Thanks for riding. Welcome aboard. Hakai Hadi, Malaysia. What's up, man? The Aviation Channel. Watching from London, England. What's up, my brother? We flew to your house the other day, didn't we? Nacho Gaming, also from England. What's up, man? Tick Pro from the UK. All my UK people, shout out to y'all. What up, Leonardo? Good to see you, man. Prince of Slay, Texas, USA. What up, baby? That's me, too. Live from Texas right now. H-Town, holding it down. H-Times, where I stay. Switching 4 lanes every day. From something to the MLK. Newcastle upon most of you guys won't even get the reference I just did. Newcastle, who's that? Nachos from Newcastle. Starley from Austria, the country that I want to visit. Yes, sir. Jazva from DK, which I think is where's DK? DK. I don't know. Remind me where that is. Bent Twiggy, what up, baby? Good to see you. Walking Fruit, Assistando de Portugal. What up, man? It's all good, man. I understand everybody. Some people flying already in there doing stuff. Don't do a Texas freestyle. Start playing some Scarface. Got a little turbulence right now. Nobody has a release date for the update just yet. And yes, Denmark. That's what I thought. I was thinking Denmark. Wow, that is loud. Sorry, it's like a bit of a lag until I actually get to hear it. Bodo, thank you for donation through Super Chat. Wow, thank you so much, man. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for supporting the Aero fam. Hamburg, Germany too, man. Thank you, man. What Quadeca? What's up, man? Newcastle is in the north, England. I didn't know that, honestly. I'm not from that side of the world, so I'm not 100% sure where everything is. But thank you so much, Bodo. And again, Phoenix116 earlier who did a donation. Aviation Channel, yes, you are one of the VIPs. You're gonna shut up for the entire stream. All right, that's your choice. Well, tell me why Grandma over here jamming coming in. I wish I could play that song right now, but I can't. We're gonna turn it down because the song's slow. I really wish I could play that. There's so many songs that I would love to play, but I can't. Pranja, what is the thing that I find most unrealistic about infinite flight? Ooh, that is a great question. I like it when people ask me stuff I've never been asked before. Hold on, let me get through these shout outs and then I will answer that. Remind me if I forget. Let's see. Actually, I think we're done. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. So what is the most unrealistic thing about infinite flight? It's hard to say because it's hard to even say that infinite flight is realistic. Like it is, it looks good. Like it's the line is weird. Flight models are good. I'm not gonna say flight models are unrealistic. Weather is pretty realistic. I mean, besides the fact that there's no clouds, weather is actually very accurate and realistic. I'm not in any VAs right now, principally, except for like X-plane FSC stuff. Dang it, man. But that's a good question. Can you guys help me answer that? What do you guys think are the most unrealistic things about infinite flight? We'll talk about that for a little bit. I don't want to. We're not here to bash infinite flight, but it's just an interesting topic to talk about. Because infinite flight has a lot of very realistic things about it. Right, I'm the same way, Leon Kiwi. I've already kind of overlooked everything that is unrealistic. Like you kind of like you get used to there not being clouds. You get used to there not being any lights on the runway. I think for me, my biggest complaint is the night lighting, because I would love to fly at night more often. Like right now, we would be flying at night to Paris because that's what time it is. But we've changed the time because the current time is nighttime and you can't really see anything at night. So the night lighting definitely needs some work. But even though it did get an upgrade when Global came out, it still just needs a little more work. It's better than before, but most people weren't here back then. Starley says the 777's range is unrealistic. The cockpit of the A380, terminal illness. What? I don't know what to say. I don't know why. If you must have did something, it's moderators are deleting your messages. So just say better things. I'm reading your message right now. So. Let's see. Anything else, guys? What's like unrealistic about infinite flight? What do you think? Landing gear the C-17. But yeah, you kind of just you get used to and just overlook the things that can't yet be done. I feel like one thing that is unrealistic is that right there that just happened. That big, like whenever you're turning the yoke, how like the aircraft came from here to here like real quick. Like that's pretty unrealistic. I mean, obviously you could do that, but the plane's not gonna do that on its own. Autopilot wouldn't do that on most planes. Not that I know of. What's wrong with the C-17's landing gear? I think the jet physics may be a bit unrealistic. There's no blacking out. There's no over G. I don't like how the crashes are. Personally, like whenever you crash, it just kind of like freezes you. Like I would like to see my plane tumble. Like if I crash, I want to at least have the enjoyment of seeing my plane tumble and crash and burn. That would be nice. That's just me though. Oh, that's weird. The landing gear has 2 frames. It has a glitch, it is not complete, so you can see outside. Weird. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's a question I've never been asked before. And I know all the things that Infinite Flight is missing, but I just wouldn't say those things make it unrealistic, you know? But I think a lot of people would also debate about how realistic Infinite Flight actually is in the first place. But I feel like there's a lot of accuracy. Like I think it definitely deserves to be called a simulator in the simulator category because of what they put into it. I mean, it has legit wing flex. The airframes are correct. The way the planes fly are mostly correct. It's hard to tell because we're on a phone, so you don't really know that the plane is flying correctly. But they do put all that data in there. What's going on, AJ? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Quad Echo, where you from, man? I see you've been chatting. I know you want to shout out earlier. Alan Augusta, good to see you. The weather in London has some cloud cover. Splits committers and winglets in Alaska. More to love. The rig looks cool. Yeah, the new liveries do look pretty cool, Jacko. Thank you for coming out there. We're 20 minutes out. When do we descend? That was the next question. Uh-oh, here we go. 2 active approach frequencies. Contact the one on 125.82. Once they are able. Let's see, this is Marcus is the ATC. What up, Marcus? Thanks for ATC and for us today. With the free download of Infinite Flight, does the subscription come with it? I doubt it, and I don't even know if it's still free. It's probably not free anymore. And I don't think it's. I think it was a special Cyber Monday deal. Let's take a look at the ADIS and all that. Let's get ready to descend into Paris today. I may or may not. We'll see what happens. I might do a second stream today if I can. I gotta check my emails for work and all that once we get done. And then I may have some other stuff to do today. But I'm gonna try actually to stream Red Dead Redemption because I just finally got online. I'm just letting you know. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, a lot of you guys know I tried to stream X-Plane a few days ago, and the whole game crashed, and I was super upset. And I just went and played Red Dead Redemption for 30 minutes at the end of the stream. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we're too far to actually investigate this. Yes, we are. But the weather right now is 230 at 7. Q33. Wow, that's pretty low. Weather, what the heck is temperature is 11, dew point 0.05, QNH is 1013. Looks like they are landing 27 right, and maybe I don't know if they're using the opposite side. Yeah, I see somebody being vectored 26 left. So if they have 2 controllers, they're most likely using the approach for the north and approach for the south, and we'll see what we end up getting. I do have charts and all that fun stuff. So if you're into that kind of thing, let's do it. Bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. What's up, Ty Ha? Good to see you. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you for that sub, bro. Where the heck is Navgrab? Navgrab. That's not Navgrab. Oh, somebody asked me earlier, what is Project Fly? It's a... I don't even know how to explain it. It's a dispatcher, radar, booking, like... I don't... Let me come back to that, actually. Oh, thank you, the man. That was a great one to answer our question earlier. What's unrealistic about infinite flight? Being able to taxi through other aircraft and fly through them and all that with no contact. That is definitely unrealistic. I have no idea what I ignored. Sometimes I just don't see things. Chimney is infinite flight is. I don't believe it's any longer free, so I think you have to buy it again. But I don't ignore people on purpose unless it's really ignorant, whatever they're saying. And so I didn't really see. I did my best to keep up with chat. Start descending 1,800 feet per minute. Thank you, Starly. You just saved me so much time. So what altitude though? This is why we have co-pilots. Let's just go down to 12. And down 1,800 feet per minute. Watching out for our I don't want to go in the red and our speed. Lufthansa 979er again, if you could I think your speed is good now, just maybe back up a little bit. I'm gonna maintain my speed in the descent. Yes, sir. ATC is at Paris down to 150. Roger. Oh, I hate this song. I know I say that every time, but it's a playlist again. Such a weird, creepy song. Alright guys, make sure you're not at 30,000 feet when you contact ATC, or they will laugh at you. I bet that ATC group could just be going at it, man. Well, dang, Starly, I was already at 12,000. Now I gotta change to 15,000. What red ring? Oh, red ring. That's what I was talking about earlier. Is the like the TFRs, which is a, what does that mean? Something FR. I don't know what TFR actually stands for. But basically, that means that there's a notice in that area that there's a restriction. Basically, airspace that has restrictions. So you have to read it to make sure that you follow whatever those restrictions are. When do we start descending? Now. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. Sometimes, especially today. Oh, that would be pretty cool to have a blue virtual airline. I already have a name and all that. Blue Arrow Global, Blue Arrow Charters, Blue Arrow Executive, Blue Arrow Force. So I already kind of have all that in place, but I just and maybe, I don't know, maybe someday when we have like a structure and people who want to dedicate to that, we can start a virtual airline. But right now, I know it will take a lot of organization, and the type of virtual airline that I would personally want to have, I personally am currently not ready to maintain that type of thing. I already have a lot of stuff going on. So. Alright guys, we're descending down, currently down to 15,000 feet, passing 28-ish on our descent now. See if we're close enough to listen to ADUS yet. I'm not sure how far you have to be yet to listen to the ADUS. But we have ground tower, we have approach and departure. We actually have 2 approaches and departures. So we're fully staffed in Paris today. Sounds good, Aviation Channel. Oh yeah, don't forget about Blue Arrow Logistics. That's our trucking company. So man, Blue Arrow is a freaking franchise, not franchise. Blue Arrow is a what would you call that? Like, we don't just do aviation. Like, we got Blue Arrow Global, Blue Arrow Charter, Blue Arrow Executive, Blue Arrow Heli Tours. You don't even know about Blue Arrow Heli Tours. I haven't even announced that. Blue Arrow Force, which is for fighter jets and formation flying and all that kind of stuff. Blue Arrow Logistics, which is for trucking and cargo, which is on American Truck Sim and on Euro Truck Sim. That's actually already a thing. We're already doing that. And there's also Blue Arrow Race Team, which is just like the race team of us. With Red Dead Redemption coming out, I'm thinking of calling it Dirty Arrows or something like that. I'm not really sure. I feel like our gang name would be Dirty Arrows. That's what I use in GTA. Separation, guys. Yes, separation is very important at this key time of the flight. So as you can see, people ahead of us are already getting vectored away from the flight plan, so expect to talk to ATC somewhere around Zirum, Baker, or Samtu, probably as early as Samtu, so we'll be seeing that pretty darn soon. So the guys that are behind me, I mean, the spacing could be a little bit better. We're not horrible, but it could be a little bit better. Either way, we're gonna get vectored out anyways. But just make sure the spacing is good between you and the person ahead of you. That way we don't have any issues on when we contact ATC. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and expedite my descent a bit more. We're down about 2,500 feet per minute. and we should be okay. I think our cabin pressurization should be able to take care of things. Hopefully we don't pop our ears too bad. Blue Air Industries is something we haven't done yet, but maybe I'll do that on City Skylines. I don't know. But entrepreneur, man. How many people get ghosted every Friday night flight? I think at least 2. I don't know. That's a good question though. Yes, guys, again, I'm gonna remind you, send me screenshots of any game, really, any game that I play, so that when I do live streams in the future, I would pick out my best ones. So not guaranteeing if you send me a screenshot, I'm gonna use it. I'm just saying you have a chance that I may put your screenshot up at the beginning of my flight. So as we're descending, one thing I did forget to do today is freaking motivational quote of the day that we do every live stream. The problem is I was in such a rush to get this stream started today that I was not actually able to find one in my notes. So I'm gonna kind of scramble through my notes right now and find one for you guys, so I don't leave you guys without any motivation on today's Friday night flight. As you guys know, my channel is all about gaming and motivation. I'm not just here to I'm here to have fun, here to hang out, here to talk with you guys, but I also want to make sure that I motivate you guys to be better, do better, live better, and not settle for something less. And I'll be killing the music once we get in range. Alright, what do I have? I have like a lot of notes, honestly, of stuff that I write down from time to time, of motivational stuff. Go way back. Let's do this one. It's not really like a motivational quote, but it's just kind of like a saying. A lot of times people say that people can't change, but I am sorry, that is not true. People can change. It's in here. If you don't change your mind, you can't change your life. You have to change your mindset. You have to change the way you think, the way you look at things, the way you everything. Change is an inside thing. You can't just be like, oh right, I'm gonna move to a new place, I'm changed now. You can't just be like, oh, I'm in a new relationship, I'm changed now. You can't just say, you know, I'm wearing new clothes, I did a makeover, I'm a new man, I'm changed now. That's not how it works. Change happens on the inside. Change happens in your heart. Change happens in your brain. You gotta make sure that these two things are changed together. You can change, you gotta change a heart, but if you still have bad intentions, you ain't gonna change. You go back and fall back on what you used to have. So when people say people can't change, I don't believe that. No matter how many times you've messed up, people who are in prison right now for the worst things possible you could think of can change. I think everybody definitely deserves a chance. And no matter what, no matter what your past is, no matter what your nationality is, whatever your past is, like in my opinion, we're gonna continue to 12,000. In my opinion, you should treat everyone the same. Like, you should treat them as if they did. I'm not saying that, like, hey, if somebody has been like really bad to you, you should just be like, oh yeah, you're cool. No, like, just people you need to separate yourself from. We know that. How are we looking on speed? We're booking it right now still. I can't contact him. He said, what frequency did you guys say? I have to listen to ADIS again. But anyways, yes, people can change. People can change. We need to contact ATC like now, but I need to find out who we need to talk to. Let's go to ADIS. We should be in range to listen to the ADIS now and find out which approach frequency we need to listen to or contact. I'm gonna go to the airport and click on tune. Let's go ahead and kill the music so that we can all hear what the heck is going on, and hit the brake. Beautiful. All right.
Paris Charles Airport, Attis Information Hotel, time 1703 Zulu, wind 230 at 7, visibility 21, temperature 11, dew point 5, QNH 1013 remarks, intersection departures allowed.
We're coming in from the
no
north.
cutting work allowed, straight out departures only. Multiple frequencies in use, check Feurum for event information. Landing runways 26 right, 27 right, 26 left and 27 left. Departing runways 26 right, 27 right, 26 left and 27 left. Notams.
Alright, we're gonna be on 125.82 for approaches coming in from the north, which is us. So 125.82.
When arriving from the south, advise on initial
2582. It'll be this one right here.
You have information.
And we'll request approach Paris Charles de Gaulle, any runway ILS.
Blue 116 is 5 nautical miles south of Lyon-Chambry at 12,000 feet, requesting ILS approach any runway at Paris Charles.
Blue 116, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 right at Paris Charles.
Alright, 11,000, right heading
Turn
270.
right heading 270, descend and maintain 11,000. Turn left heading
crap, we're ready.
090, descend and maintain 7,000. Steve W.
Oh crap, we're
Air France
fast.
1019, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 27 right at Paris
Hold on,
Charles.
let's fix some things. I don't know
Turn
what
right
happened. I hit a
heading
button and it turned off my
270,
autopilot.
Descend and maintain 11,000.
Alright, so down to 11,000.
Blue 116.
Roger.
It's focused. Down to 11,270 is the heading. He's giving us vectors for, what did he say? Vectors, runway 27 right is what we're going to get. Alright, so we are on the 270 heading now. I have to be careful not to turn my head too much because the mic is actually right here.
Air France 211 is
See?
5 nautical
If
miles
I turn
south
this
of
way,
Lyon-Chambry
you
at
can't hear me as well,
14,700
especially down
feet.
here as well. So I
Requesting
have to make sure to keep my head up
runway
sometimes.
Paris
It's
Charles.
one of the biggest differences. Before I had a mic that was like right here so I could look anywhere and sound the same. Alright, so we're going down to 11,000. We're going to slow our speed down. 150. Because he's probably going to clear us below 10,000 next. And I'm assuming we're going to follow these guys over here, Raven and Blue 8017 and R2D2.
Contacting de Gaulle approach on 119.85. Air France
Looking really good on time.
Roger. Air France 1019.
1730.
Air France 1019, turn left, heading 220.
See you, damn Jans.
Tango Romeo Lima
Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Turn right, heading 180, descend and maintain 4,000.
Uh-oh, approach are denying
Turn
people,
left
are they
heading
really?
220. Air France 1019.
Turn right, heading 180, descend and maintain
Yes,
4,000.
I remember, guys, I
Tango
always
Romeo
follow
Lima
ATC
Romeo
instructions.
Alpha Victor India November, turn left,
Very
heading
busy
180,
airspace,
descend
and
maintain
things can get
7,000.
very out of control
Turn left
very
heading
easily, so just
180,
make sure that
descend and
you
maintain 7,000.
listen up
Romeo
and follow
Alpha Victor India
instructions. And
November.
I'll do the same. I'll do my best to do the same.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. Air France 1019, expect
I'm actually gonna go
vectors for
faster
the ILS
because-
approach runway 27 right at Paris Charles. Reduce speed to 200
Wow, he's going
knots.
206 knots. They're going slow.
Air France 1019, turn right heading
At 27 right is what we are
descend and maintain
expecting. That
3,500,
is
maintain 3,500
right there, so I'm assuming he's probably gonna have us go
cleared ILS
like
runway 27 right approach.
that.
Turn right heading 240. Descend and maintain 3,500. Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 right. Air France 1019.
De Gaulle approach.
I'm gonna keep my speed up a bit because we're still far out from the airport, but if we catch up with those guys, we'll slow down.
116, reduce speed to
Oh, there we go.
200 knots.
200 knots, that is slow. That is slow. Oh, gee.
Reduce speed to 200
Alright, 200 knots.
knots. Blue 116.
Blue 116, descend and maintain 9,000.
9,000, Blue 116.
Reduce.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
What's speed
Blue
looking like?
116.
Gonna go spoilers
Reduce
on.
speed to 180
Flight
knots.
spoilers
Flight
and
spoilers
down to
extended.
Air
9,000.
France 1019, thank you, good day. Air France 1019, contact Paris Charles Tower on 123.6.
Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 123.6.
Alright, there's
Air
10,000.
France
Speed looks good. We're at
1019.
215. Landing lights coming back on.
Air France 104 is 4 nautical miles south of Soissons-Ormels at 15,000 feet.
Oh man,
approach any
damn! I have not heard of a possibility for a voice chat option in Infinite Flight. I have not heard that at all. I mean, that would be cool, but I feel like that would be a challenge for sure. Who would you talk to? Like, would you only be able to talk to ATC? Would you be able to talk to each other? It would not make sense to talk to each other unless you're on Unicom. That would be cool. But I don't know. I don't really see that happening anytime soon, to be honest. It's a very requested idea, so I don't know. We'll see. If I'm interested to see how that works. How does that work with people playing on their phone, though? You know, it's gonna be a lot of like speaker mics being used and very low quality sound, I'm assuming, unless you're using headphones that have a mic.
Air France 104, contact de Gaulle approach on 119 approach.
Aviation Channel, I am glad you made it as well, bro. Thank you.
Contacting de Gaulle approach on 119.85. Air France 104.
We're not home free yet.
6 nautical miles southeast of Lyon Chambray at 15,000 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 27 right at Paris Charles. Sierra Tango Romeo Lima Yankee, turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 3,500.
Flaps 1.
3,500 until established.
Oh, my spoilers are on.
Spoilers retracted.
Runway 27 right approach. Turn right heading 240, descend and maintain.
Yes, I don't know if my merch store is still open. I was actually planning on getting it reset up by December, so I would not recommend you going to my merch store at the moment. But this is one of the shirts that I'm trying to sell. So I need to do some work on that and make sure. Because I was using it, but I wasn't using it, so I think they deactivated it. But yes, I intend to make a merch store with this shirt and some other shirts. It'd be cool actually to get it working, so we can maybe people can buy them as Christmas presents.
017, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 7,000. Air France 313.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It would replace the robots. I don't know, man. I've used voice chat on like VATSIM on X-Plane, and it's good, but they have a lot of structure to it. It also, I mean, I guess it'd be nice if there was a voice option, because the thing is, a lot of people just don't know what to say. I think if you fly Infinite Flight very often, especially on expert server, you know what to click, you know what to tell ATC, you know how to respond to them. But if you're talking in voice, it takes a little bit more education to know exactly what you're supposed to say. And if they move on the voice, that means that the voice is going to get more realistic as well. So when it comes to ATC communication with ATC from pilot to the controller, they're gonna be looking for different specifics, because some of the things that we say now with here, like, you wouldn't really say, at least not exactly like that. One of those simple things is, and if you guys don't know this, if you're interested in getting into like using real radio calls, is you always need to make sure that your call sign is in your call. So when you call out to ATC, like, you know, Blue 116 requesting approach runway 28 right or something like that, and then they would, you know, it's basically the exact same it is right now. But a lot of people forget that. They'll just be like, hey, I want to land, and then forget to put their call sign and not say it correctly. But yeah, it will require a lot of admins. It will require a lot of moderating, I feel like, because Infinite Flight, I think adding voice to any game changes the rating of the game. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm not sure if that's even important. But I know if you add the voice to the game, you know, there's a different level of rating for that game, because when I say rating, like age rating, because like only, like, you can't have like little kids on here talking, and then grown people talking, they're cussing each other out. You know, I guess it's no longer a family-friendly game at that point.
Lufthansa 979, contact de Gaulle approach on 119.
Yeah, that's an idea. Jair is basically a voice, would that be voice recognition or something like that, where you would say it and then the robot would say it. That kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. It saves time. The phone would recognize your voice and you wouldn't have to press the button, and that would be nice, yes. But you still would have robots talking. So I don't know. I feel like it's pretty complex and difficult issue to fix. But I wouldn't be against it. I would love to be able to talk on voice in game. That'd be amazing. It's definitely a hump to get over, but I think it's a pretty cool thing.
Heading 180, climb and maintain 4000, Steve W.
I mean, because they don't even have text chat right now. So is text chat, would that be an option for people who can't talk?
Charlie Hotel Alpha Romeo Lima India Echo, thank you, good day.
Turn left heading 240, climb and maintain 3500.
So I said that we may be landing around 1745 Zulu, so let's see if I'm right. We got in, we talked to ATC at 17, what was it, 30, like 7 minutes ago basically. So let's see if we can still land on time. Flying over all the farms, all the plains and farmlands, all the fields of Paris, or actually outside of Paris.
Air France 54 is 10
hey man, first class in CRJ-1000, legit 1000, sorry.
Requesting radar vectors to Paris Charles.
YouTube told you to take a break? What is that? I never heard that before.
Turn left.
See you next time, damn Jazz. Thanks for stopping by again, man.
18017.
Appreciate it.
Blue 116, turn left, heading 180, descend and maintain 7000.
180 down to 7,000, Blue 116. That's how you would reply to that, by the way.
Turn left, heading 180, descend and maintain 7000, Blue 116.
Romeo Alpha Victor India November, turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000.
Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000, Romeo Alpha Victor India November.
Air France 28, turn left heading 270.
Such a long plane. I'm just not used to the CRJ being so long. What's up, EOS, man? Welcome aboard. We are now being vectored to runway 28 right in Paris Charles de Gaulle. Oh, the mobile app. I didn't know that. I've never actually watched a YouTube live stream on the mobile app.
Turn left heading 120. Turn left heading 120.
I usually watch on my computer. So I'm still geeking. I think I have a Bulbasaur. No, I have a Squirtle in here right now. Trying to train him up. My wife took my Nintendo Switch though today, so I don't have it. Lone Time Sid Hart, welcome back, man. Good to see you. If you can choose which gate you can start at in multiplayer, could you write that in description? I could, yes, I could, but usually I just park at a random gate that's open. But I could put that in the description, if possible.
Steve W, turn left.
Usually the airport team are pretty good at making sure that all the gates are correct and all that, so you could actually park at the same gate that maybe FlightAware tells you, or they park at in real life if you're doing a real life flight simulation. You can kind of see already what patterns looking like, or what the traffic is looking like. So they have you vectoring off to the west, the north, in the north area, and then they have you come south, and then they're going to turn us kind of heading I guess southeast heading, kind of where Blue 8017 is, and then Raven's on a right base turn for runway 27 right. And we have a few people here. I have a feeling one of these guys are landing on the parallel runway, but I think they're just trying to organize themselves on the ILSs because they're kind of getting close together.
Vectors for the Isles approach runway 27 right at Paris Charles. Lufthansa 979, turn left heading 230, climb and maintain 7000. Steve W, thank you.
You mean right which gate you're in, by the way, if you didn't know that.
Paris Charles Uniform 1122.8.
Yeah, they're parallel landing right now. What is that? Those two CRJs? We got Steve and Lufthansa 979. That's CRJ-900. That's a 787. Left heading 120, 5000.
Turn left heading 120, descend and maintain 5000, Blue 116.
What airport is that? Off our right wing right now.
maintain 180 knots. Air France 54.
I don't know how to say that. It's an Air Force base. I think that's what AB is. That's a 120 5000.
Air France 54.
Looking to land. We will definitely not be on the ground by 1745. We should be on the ground before 1800. I predict we will be on the ground by 17, maybe 50, 55.
Turn right,
And
heading
hopefully I'll be actually
180, descend
by
and
1800.
maintain 4000, Blue 18017.
Romeo 2 Delta 2, descend and maintain 4000.
Good question. Does ATC guide you via your flight plan or by an actual approach? They guide you just by vectors. They basically are just telling you to go different ways. A lot of times, from what I think, I'm not an IFATC member, so you can ask them. But when I've done ATC on wherever I've done it, I usually kind of have in my mind where I want my approaches to go. I have like a highway in my mind of where I want my approaches to end up, and I vector those people to that that course, and so you kind of hold on. Speed 180
knots. Romeo 2 Delta 2.
Reduce speed to 180 knots.
All right, 180 knots. So you have them going that way. So it's not like an actual approach. They don't have you flying like a standard terminal arrival or anything like that. They just have you flying vectors to keep you separated from everyone else. So it's not your flight plan or anything like that. Usually they won't fly you to your flight plan, but I think they can see it. What's up, Henry? Good to see you, man. But walking through, I think you might be misunderstanding. They're vectoring you to the approach. They're not vectoring you on an approach. You get what I'm saying? Like the approach is the final approach when you're finally lined up on final. But what we're doing right now is we're just being vectored to that final approach. And I know they use charts. I'm just saying, like, I really doubt that this is an actual chart. Like, you're not going to find what he just made us do on a chart. That's what I'm saying.
Descend and maintain 5000.
I can look right now and see.
18017, turn left, heading 220.
Turn left, heading 120.
Yeah, all the charts have you flying straight in.
Air France 211.
Romeo 2 Delta 2, turn
They have some
left,
holds
heading
and stuff.
180. Turn left, heading 180. Romeo 2 Delta 2.
Road name is Henry? Cool.
Turn left, heading 220, Blue 18017.
Air France 28, turn left, heading 180.
But I wouldn't be surprised though, like maybe one is not as busy for ATC to actually use an approach for all the altitudes and for all the I keep saying approach. The arrival chart, they probably use that for their altitudes and their vectors and stuff like that. But in a busy airspace like this, it's probably impossible. Alright, this is where we are. We're following in behind R2D2, who's probably landing on the same runway. We're at 180 knots, heading 120 and at 5,000. Can somebody remind me the aircraft landing configuration for this thing? You guys corrected me on my takeoff for 60% of the trim. I believe it is the same or somewhere near that for landing as well. But if you could remind me, that'd be amazing.
Romeo Alpha Victor India November, request frequency.
Aviation Channel, I've thought about I've actually thought about doing a live stream of me being ATC. The only issue is I would prefer to do a live stream of me being ATC on expert server, and it's only possible if I'm a part of IFATC, and I am not a part of IFATC. But I have been thinking about giving it another try. Right heading 180 down to 4,000. And every time I think about reapplying to be ATC, I remember how stressful it is, and I'm like, do I really want to do that?
And maintain 4,000, Blue 116.
Like, I feel like if I did ATC somewhere, I would most likely probably just secretly go be ATC somewhere that's not even busy. Like, give me the smallest airport. Alright, I think we're turning a right base. Yes, we are. Right base 28 right. We'll be taking the ILS. If we can program that.
Maintain 3,500. Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27 right. Romeo 2 Delta 2.
27, I'm sorry.
7 right. Good day. Blue 18017, contact Paris Charles Tower on 118.6, Blue 116,
that was practical,
maintain service
roger
practical
that,
speed.
I don't know what, but I'm gonna go as
Maintain
slow as I can
slowest
go.
practical speed.
Start with
Blue
160.
116.
Romeo 2 Delta
Go
2.
flaps.
Thank you. Good day. Romeo
Flaps
2
20
Delta 2.
degrees.
Contact Paris Charles
Let's see.
Tower on
Where are we descending down to
118.65.
right now?
Contacting Paris
there.
Charles Tower on 118.65.
27 right.
Romeo 2 Delta 2.
To the left.
Air
No seats?
France
Oh, there it is.
54, turn left, heading 120, descend and maintain 5,000.
What's up, Aviation
Turn
737? Good
left
to see you,
heading
man.
120. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Yes, this
Air
is my
France
final
54.
flight for today. Did I almost say RDR? Yeah, I'm telling you, I got Red Dead Redemption on my mind. RD2, RT, whatever, R2, whatever. Left, right, heading 220. Blue.
Turn right, heading 220. Blue
Alright, let's see where
116.
to land this thing. Alright, guys, my eyes are now off of the chat stereo cockpit. You hate the voice of that woman. Okay, now my eyes are off. Okay.
Blue 116, turn right heading 240, descend and maintain 3,500, maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer, cleared aisles runway 27 right approach.
Right
Turn
240,
right, heading
down to
240.
3,000.
Descend and
Still established on
maintain
localizer.
3,500. Maintain 3,500
Blue
until
116.
established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27 right. Blue 116.
I didn't realize I put my flaps to 20. I didn't do that on purpose. I'm gonna slowly add trim. I think it's 60, isn't it,
Air
guys?
France 211, turn right heading 180.
I remember it being
descend
really
and maintain
higher than I thought it
4,000.
should be.
Maintain 4,000
We go
until
flaps to
established
arm.
on the
Oh crap, we're gonna
localizer, cleared aisles
overshoot
runway 27 right approach.
Yeah, we almost
Lufthansa
did. Okay.
979, expect vectors
Final
miles
approach course is
runway
gonna be
27 right at
what,
Paris Charles.
264?
Turn
Yeah,
right heading
264.
180. Descend and maintain 4,000. Maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles
You're
runway
mad
27
slow.
right. Air
Aircraft don't
France
like
211.
something. Go ahead, start turning right to approach the localizer. 264 is what we're looking for. Go 260, 262. Kind of slowly turning my heading to try to intercept that localizer. You can see the localizer getting closer. Right in the middle of the screen there. That little green line.
Blue 116, thank you. Good
Thank
day.
you very much.
Blue 116, contact Paris Charles Tower on 118.65.
11865.
Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 118.65. Blue 116.
Turn a bit more. Actually, no, we're not quite far enough. Alright, we're on tower. We'll go ahead and call down landing on the ILS, runway 27 right.
Paris Charles Tower, Blue 116. Inbound on the
Map, I can't see
ILS runway
crap on this map.
27
It's so
right with
cluttered.
Information Hotel.
Information
Blue
Hotel, yes,
116,
correct.
Number 3, runway 27
3Gs.
right, cleared to land.
Number 3,
27 right, clear to
cleared
land.
to land.
116.
Runway 27
Wow,
right.
there is really
Blue
3 planes ahead of me right
116.
now. Let's slow down
Air
even
France
more.
009 heavy, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
We need to slow down or we're gonna have to
Cleared
go
for
around.
takeoff.
And I don't want that
Runway
today.
26 right. Air France 009.
Hey, I'm picking up my phone, guys. What's up, virtual pilot seat? Can't taxi. We're going to CDG right now. Oh, my spools are. Hey, they're armed. Okay, we're good. Lane lights are on. Are 8 miles out. We'll go
Gear down.
I have visual, kinda. The nose is just up too much. Okay. Approaching the. Or right on it. We can turn. Sorry, I'm trying to just press the right buttons. We'll hit approach mode, and that is gonna stall us. I don't know why, but approach mode decided to stall us. Wow.
Paris Charles
I'm hoping that the
Tower,
plane's just
Air
gonna
France
do the right thing
283
right
is
now.
10 nautical miles
Okay,
to
it's
the east
fixing
at
itself.
2,500
Well, I'm not gonna
feet.
mess with it too
Inbound
much.
for landing with Information Hotel. Requesting runway 26 left.
Jeez,
Air
it is
France
just
283,
not
number
happy
2,
right now. I
runway
think it's our
26
speed.
left, cleared to land.
Just, are you okay?
Number 2.
Look at you,
Clear
look at
to
you over
land.
here, like a
Runway
seesaw.
26 left. Air France 283.
Figure it out, CRJ. Figure it out.
Request frequency change.
What's weird is that we're actually on the glide slope,
on the taxiway.
but it's just not happy.
Wilco, Blue 18017.
And we are 5 miles out, and we're still descending on the glide. It's weird. The plane is just out of it, but we're
Speedbird 9820
okay.
heavy.
Right,
Request frequency change.
What's the landing speed, guys? I don't remember. Is it 120 something? We're not light either. Altitude off. That's not going to help anything. It's not following that anymore. It's following the glide slope. So our altitude's at 3,000, but it's descending down.
Paris Charles Tower,
It happened to you too?
Air France
Good to know.
110 heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 26 left with information hotel.
May have to
Air
just fly
France
by hand and
110
hope it
heavy,
doesn't crash.
number 2, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to
Not
land,
turbulent, we have
runway
12
26
miles.
left, Air
I
France
don't think there's any
110
gusts.
heavy.
Just
Flaps 30 degrees.
Flaps 30. See, that fixes it. So weird how this thing is working right now. The aircraft is still maintaining its heading on the localizer and on the glide slope. It's just, it seems like it's trying to stall again.
1,000.
Alright, I'm taking over. Good luck. Calibrate. I add some more trim because I feel like I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna disconnect altitude. Jesus, that thing knows me. Right down.
27 right. Glide slope.
Oh, yeah, we're stalling. Oh, that's not good. Have to go around. What are you doing? Oh my god.
Bank angle. Too high.
Paris Charles Tower, Air France 313 is 14 nautical miles to the east of 3,500.
Going around. Blue 116.
Approaching minimums. 400.
Wow. You see me right now.
Air
I'm
France
taking
1
control of this
heavy,
thing.
ready for takeoff at runway 26 right. Departing straight
Alright,
out.
now it's okay. I hope we don't have to freaking wait a whole another hour to land. Alright, we said we're going around. We're gonna fly runway heading until they tell us otherwise.
Gear up. Flaps 8 degrees.
Too low. Terrain.
Speedbird 9820 heavy.
Look,
Request
person.
frequency change.
We have 700 feet. He's probably gonna send us back to departure.
Blue 116, contact de Gaulle approach on 119.85.
Contacting de Gaulle approach on 119.85. Blue 116.
Descend and maintain 2,500. Fat Albert
Let's say
888.
go.
Descend and maintain
I've actually been in a situation where we
2,500.
have to.
Air France
Wait,
104.
tell him
Air France
announce missed approach.
7685. Turn left heading 310.
Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Executing missed approach. Blue 116.
I think that's what I'm supposed to say.
Blue 116. Contact de Gaulle approach on 125.
I know, he sent me to the other approach controller.
Contacting de Gaulle approach on 125.82. Blue 116.
Alright
Blue
then.
320. Contact Paris Charles Tower on 11.
Executing missed approach. Blue 116.
Hey,
India
I don't know if I'll
Foxtrot
come back when I
Sierra
go to 3,000.
Foxtrot Golf 303, contact de Gaulle approach on 121.15. Contacting de Gaulle approach on 121.15, India Foxtrot Sierra
Yes.
Foxtrot Golf 303. Blue
Why do they keep bouncing me
116,
between
contact de
approach
Gaulle approach on 121.15.
Am I not actually
Contacting de
switching over?
Gaulle approach on 121.15. Blue 116.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303 is 11 nautical miles northeast of Rouen Valley of 8.
Executing missed approach. Blue 116.
Descend and maintain 14,000, Victor Golf Victor Alpha 08.
Pakistan 748. Turn left heading 130. descend and maintain 9000.
Turn left, heading 130, descend and maintain 9000, Pakistan 748.
November 1 Kilo
I will be
Bravo.
right back.
Blue 116. Turn right heading 360. Climb and maintain 5000.
Roger, India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303.
Turn right heading 360, climb and maintain 5000, Blue 116.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303. Turn left
Right,
heading
right,
090.
5,000,
Descend and
Flaps
maintain
up.
8000. Air France 28. Turn right heading 240. Descend and maintain 3500. Maintain 3500 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 27 right approach.
Turn left, heading 090, descend and maintain 8000, India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303. Turn right, heading 240, descend and maintain 3500, maintain 3500 until established from the localizer, clear aisles runway 27 right, Air France 28.
Pakistan 748. Turn left heading 090.
Turn left, heading 090, Pakistan 748.
Turn right heading 300. Air France 420. Kilo Lima Mike 0765. Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain 5000.
Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 5000, Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
Air France 211. Turn right heading 090. Victor Golf Victor Alpha 08. Turn left heading 360.
Turn left heading 360, Victor Golf Victor Alpha 08.
Turn right heading 090, Air France 211.
Air France 28. Execute missed approach. Turn left heading 240. Climb and maintain 5000.
Executing missed approach, turn left, heading 240, climb and maintain 5000, Air France 28.
Blue 116. Turn right heading 090. India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303. Turn right.
Turn right heading 090, Blue 116.
Turn right heading 110, India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303.
November 1 Kilo Bravo. Turn left heading 360. Descend and maintain 9000.
Turn left heading 360, descend and maintain 9000, November 1 Kilo Bravo.
Air France 420. Say intentions. Air France 420 is 8 nautical miles northeast of Chateau Thierry at 15,000 feet. Requesting aisles approach any runway at Paris Charles. Air France 28. Turn right heading 250. Climb and maintain 6,000. Air France 420. Expect vectors for the aisles approach runway 27 right at Paris Charles. Roger. Air France 420. Air France 420. Turn right heading 360. Descend and maintain 15,000. Pakistan 748. Turn left heading 360.
Turn right heading 250, climb and maintain 6,000, Air France 28.
Turn right heading 360. Descend and maintain 15,000. Air France 420.
Turn left, heading 360, Pakistan 748.
Victor Golf Victor Alpha 08. Turn left heading 270.
Turn right heading 250, descend and maintain 4,500, Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
Kilo Lima Mike 0765. Descend and maintain 3500. Air France 211. Turn right heading 180.
Descend and maintain 3500. Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
Turn right heading 180. Air France 211.
So
Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
I assume we get the same runway, right?
Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
Air France 28. Turn right heading 320.
Take the flaps too late? That's if the flaps at 140 knots.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Turn right heading 320. Air France 28.
You know, we don't get too much noise.
Air France 420. Turn left heading 270. Turn left heading 270. Air France 420.
I think we'll be okay. It shouldn't take us too long to take us main circuit.
Victor Golf Victor Alpha 08.
We'll see if we can learn from our mistakes. So landing at 1330 to 35. About 45, and I don't know what happened, it just started stalling. I got out of autopilot and started to work okay, and then we almost crashed. Definitely a scary moment.
Descend and maintain 4000, Air France 211.
Blue 116. Do not exceed 200 knots.
Do not exceed 200 knots.
We already have 200
knots. 116.
Air France 28. Turn right heading 360.
Flight is...
Air France 420. Descend and maintain 9,000.
How long have we been going?
Turn right heading 360. Air France 28. De Gaulle approach. November 386 Delta Echo with you.
November 386 Delta Echo.
Flight time right now is an hour and 28.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
We actually were getting there early.
420.
November 386
it's a good thing that I sped up to get here, because it took us a little longer to go around and all that. I'm doing good though, Crazy Eyes. Thanks for stopping by.
November 386 Delta Echo. Expect vectors for the Earls approach runway 27 right at Paris Charles.
Right turn here soon.
Roger. November 386 Delta Echo.
Air France 420. Turn left heading 240. Turn left heading 240.
Hopefully the second attempt will not be any wrinkle.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303. Descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000.
I see LFPG up there.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303.
Air France 211. Descend and maintain 3,500.
Airport in sight. Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
Kilo Lima Mike 0765. Cleared visual approach runway 27 right.
Descend and maintain 3,500, Air France 211.
Maintain current altitude until established from the localizer.
And don't worry guys, I'll try to get the camera back up here.
Runway 27 right.
Hopefully, maybe.
Kilo
We'll see.
Lima Mike 0765.
Kilo Lima Mike 0765. Contact Blue 116.
We are turn right heading
180. Descend and maintain 4,000.
4,000.
Air France 211. Turn right heading 240.
Turn right heading 180, descend and maintain 4000, Blue 116.
November 386 Delta Echo. Turn left heading 130.
I was so off on the approach that
7,000.
I actually overflew 27 left.
Turn right heading 270.
Turn left heading 130, descend and maintain 7000, November 386 Delta Echo.
Why did I stall though? That's my question.
Turn left heading
I guess because I tried to go too slow. I have to go down to 120 instead of 130.
Air France 420.
Turn right heading 240.
Lately I've been flying a lot of private jet stuff, and my landing speed has been like between 80 knots to
cleared aisles runway 27 right.
Like 110.
211.
And I don't know why I thought a CRJ could land at 120 knots.
Air Portugal 2674 is 2 nautical miles south of Paris IC at 11,000 feet. Requesting Earls approach any runway at Paris Orly. Air Portugal 2674. Contact Paris Orly approach on 124.45. Contacting Paris Orly approach on 124.45. Air Portugal 2674. Air France 28. Turn right heading 100.
Weather is not bad, so weather had nothing to do with it.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303. Do not exceed 200 knots.
Do not exceed 200 knots. India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303.
Air France 28. Do not exceed 220 knots. Air France 28. Correction. Stand by. Air France 28. Maintain 220 knots or greater.
Getting a right turn here really soon.
Delta Echo is 9 nautical miles north of Person Beaumont at 14,700 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 26 right of Paris Charles.
Blue 116. Turn right heading 240. Descend and maintain 3,500. Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 right.
Turn right heading 240. Descend and maintain 3,500. Maintain 3,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 27 right. Blue 116.
Air France 420. Turn left heading 250. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Right.
November 386 Delta Echo. Turn left heading 090. Turn left heading 250. Descend and maintain 7,000.
Attempt number 2.
Air France 420.
Turn left heading 090. November 386
Again, the
Delta
final
Echo.
approach
Air France 211.
heading is 264.
Turn left heading 230. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Turn left heading 230. Climb and maintain 5,000. Air France
Flaps
211.
1.
Air France 28. Descend and maintain 5,000.
Flaps 8 degrees.
Descend and maintain 5,000. Air France 28.
Pakistan 748. Turn left heading 230.
Localizer is moving.
Turn left heading 230. Pakistan 748.
Making our right turn.
Air France 28. Turn right heading 180.
Turn right heading 1.
Blue 116. Contact Paris Charles Tower on 118.65.
Contacting Paris Charles Tower on 118.65. Blue 116.
On the ILS, runway 27.
Paris
right.
Charles Tower, Blue 116. Inbound on the ILS runway 27 right
guys,
with information hotel.
Damn rock
Blue
on expert
116.
server. Number 1. Land 27
Runway
right.
27 right. Cleared to land. Blue
Correction,
116. Correction. Stand by.
Number
Number
1.
Gear
Cleared
down.
to land. Runway 27 right. Blue 116.
Number 2.
116. Number 2.
I think I was a little too excited. I had to gear too early.
Paris Charles Tower,
I think we're
Lufthansa
okay. We're at 10 miles
1046 is 7 nautical miles to the east at 2,600 feet. Inbound for landing. Requesting runway 26 left.
Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 27 right. Blue 116.
Go down to
Lufthansa
165.
1046. Number 1. Runway 26 left. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land.
Thank you,
runway
sir.
26 left. Lufthansa 1046.
Came down pretty quick,
Flaps
down to
20 degrees.
They were expecting to land around. Oh, I already passed the dang ILS. Crap.
Holding short runway 26 right. Air France 566.
We'll recatch the ILS. I wasn't paying attention to it. Or sorry, yeah, the glide slope. I wasn't paying attention. We're 8 miles out.
Nortrans 288. Line up and wait runway 26 right.
Line up and wait runway 26 right. Nortrans 288.
We're catching it.
2,500.
Jet speed 100. When able, turn right and contact ground. Please expedite.
2,500.
Wilco, jet speed 100.
7 miles. Kind of winging this. I don't know the exact. I didn't watch the tutorial this time on how to land it before I flew it. Yeah.
Kilo Lima Mike 0765. Request frequency change.
I hit approach mode. Let's just see what happens. my god, it did it again. Like, I understand it's trying to climb to catch the ILS, but if I'm right on it, it shouldn't have to climb. Oh my god,
contact ground. Please expedite.
Flaps 30 degrees.
Wilco, Kilo Lima Mike 0765.
Okay, I think it's okay now.
Paris Charles Tower, Air France 163, inbound on the ILS runway 26 left with information hotel.
Alright, so we're on the glide slope established on the ILS. Thankfully, this time, with no stalls or anything like that. Flaps are 30.
Nortrans 288, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 right, Nortrans 288.
Paris Charles Tower, Air France 28 is 13 nautical miles to the east of 3,500 feet, inbound for landing.
Air France 163, number 1, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 26 left, Air France 163.
Lufthansa 1046, when able turn right, hold short runway 26 right. Wilco, Lufthansa 1046.
Flaps 45
Air
degrees.
France 28, number 1, runway 26 right, cleared to land.
Alright, looking decent.
1,000.
1,000. This is when it all went wrong last time. Took control at 1,000 feet. It did not go well.
Air France 28, correction, stand by. Paris Charles
135,
Tower,
let's try
Air
it.
France
Approaching 27
566,
right.
ready for takeoff at runway 26 right, departing south.
Map off.
Air France 566,
Everything.
line up and wait runway 26
Runway
right.
looks to be clear.
Line up and wait runway 26 right. Air France
Comfortable. And calibrate my
566.
screen.
Air France 28, enter straight and runway 27 left.
Paris Charles Tower,
I
Bravo
will actually
Alpha
go ahead and
007,
disengage
ready for takeoff
the
at
autopilot
runway
and try to fly
26
from
right,
here.
departing straight out.
I'm gonna leave everything
Enter
on
straight
and turn
in
off
runway
everything except
27 left,
for
Air France 28.
Lufthansa 1046.
Minimums.
Frequency change. Lufthansa 1046.
Glide
Contact
slope.
Paris Charles ground on 12.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Contact
Glide
Paris
slope.
Charles
Glide
ground
slope.
on 121.97.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
1046.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
On the ILS runway 26 left with information alpha.
Air France 28, number 1, runway 27 left. Cleared to land.
Landing spoilers
Air France
extended.
7685, number
Wasn't
2,
too rough, but
runway
we definitely
26
flew.
left. Cleared to land.
Reverses
Number
up.
2, cleared to land, runway 26 left, Air France 7685. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 27 left, Air France 28.
Here comes 6
Bravo
knots.
Alpha, Blue
Taxiway.
116. When able, turn left.
turn on
Cross
high
runway
speed
27 left and contact ground.
Turn
Please
left, cross
expedite.
runway 27
Traffic
left.
on
Already
final.
oh, Jesus.
Wilco,
Already
Blue
cleared to
116.
cross 27 left, so we'll just let it roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have punctured the gate.
Air France 566.
Alright,
26
spoilers up.
Spoilers retracted.
We made it.
Runway
After
26
all
right.
that.
Air France 566.
And still, flight time 1 hour 38 minutes. We did good.
Sierra
Did
Foxtrot
really
Golf
good.
303 is 11 nautical miles to the east of 3,500 feet.
Thank you,
Inbound for landing
Jesus.
with information alpha, requesting runway 27 left.
Why are people clapping?
Air France
We almost killed him
163.
twice
When
because
able, turn
I
right
almost killed him
contact
twice. They're just
ground.
happy to
Please
land.
expedite. Traffic on final.
Wilco, Air France 163.
I feel like sometimes the clapping on planes means that the pilot did a really good
Paris
job landing.
Charles
And
Tower,
I think that some
Air
other
France
times
963,
clapping
ready for
actually
takeoff
means
at runway
that they're just happy
26
to be
right,
alive.
departing straight out.
That's my opinion. Alright, we'll text to the ramp. It was really nice of him to give us a clear the cross 27 left right off the bat. Nice. Alright, flaps up.
Flaps up.
Bravo
roads
Alpha
and lane
007.
lights.
Line up and wait runway 26 right.
And as soon as we get past this line,
Air France
we'll contact ground.
1015, inbound on the ILS runway 26 left with information alpha. Line up and wait
thank you so much,
runway
ACC,
26
for
right.
being
Bravo
patient with me
Alpha
today.
007.
Request access to parking.
Paris Charles ground, Blue 116. Request taxi to parking.
Good. Where you guys parked at?
116, taxi to parking.
Paris
Thank you
Charles
very much.
ground.
Taxiing to parking, Blue 116.
Air France 690, pushback approved. Expect runway
Guess we'll
26
take
right.
this next taxiway
Swiss 349, hold
and
position.
go down to the
Pushback
left.
approved. Air
And we'll
France
park somewhere down there.
690. Paris Charles ground.
The long taxi.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo 999 heavy, ready for pushback.
Paris Charles ground, Air France 222, ready for pushback.
I
Requesting
also
runway
think if
26
I was able
right.
to see the replay, I
Paris
think I
Charles
came down
ground.
on my
Alpha
left rear
Foxtrot
gear
Kilo
first.
Lima Mike 230.
So
Ready
it was
for
definitely not the
pushback.
smoothest of landings. Could have been a lot better. We were short as well.
Stand by, Swiss 349.
That trim definitely would have been helpful, so I probably should have went 60-65% trim to help me out. I also could have just pulled back on the yoke more, which would be me tilting my phone more, but it starts to get so uncomfortable, and I can't really see the farther up to the back. So that's why you saw me at the last second trying to add trim. At some point it got too late and I couldn't add anymore, so I just had to deal with it.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo 999 heavy.
But welcome to Paris, guys. As usual, thank you for flying Blue Aero Global. Madeira would be a really good flight, but no, there would not be a second flight. But you guys are free to do a second flight if you like. You can either just get together wherever you want to get together, or you can hop on my Discord and you guys can organize another flight to somewhere else, whether it's Friday Night Flight related or just Infinite Flight or whatever. That's what I have the Infinite Flight channel made for on my Discord, for you guys to go in there and talk Infinite Flight or land flights, communicate throughout your
Paris
flights,
Charles
whatever it is you
ground,
want to do.
Air France 222, ready for
So my moderators
pushback.
could post that link in the description. That would be amazing. That is a long
Paris
taxi.
Charles
Is that where you guys
Alpha
are? Way down
Foxtrot
there?
Romeo 999 heavy, ready to taxi.
Alpha Foxtrot Romeo 999 heavy, taxi to runway 26 right. Contact
Well, I
tower
can
when ready.
down now.
Stand by, Scandinavian Flight 127.
Paris
my
Charles
landings are always so
ground.
freaking sketch,
X-ray
man.
Papa
So
Lima
sketch.
712. Ready for pushback with
No,
information.
Tushar,
in
nobody knows when the new
Taxi
Infinite Flight
to
update's
runway
coming out.
26 right.
I just predict
Alpha
it's going to be very
Foxtrot
soon.
Romeo 999 heavy.
It's
Paris
most
Charles
likely
ground,
coming in
Scandinavian
December.
Flight 127, ready to
They will, I
taxi.
think they want to get it out
Paris
before the end of the
Charles
year.
ground,
I don't know
Air
when
France
that's going to be.
690, ready to taxi.
I don't know what their progress is
Charles
looking like on
ground,
that, if they're having any
speed
bugs or any problems with Apple
ready to
again.
taxi.
Paris Charles ground, Air France
We shall see.
7780.
But yeah, whenever it comes out, I'll be flying the A10, and I'll be flying the new 737, or
Air
the
France
3-touch
690, taxi to
737.
runway
So don't worry about
26
that.
right. Contact tower
I
when
like my
ready.
colors well.
Taxiing to runway 26 right, Air France 690.
I'll have to
Paris
fix that
Charles
later.
ground,
Hasn't been like
Air
that this
France
whole string.
7685. Request taxi to parking.
Colors look different
Paris
on my
Charles
phone than they
ground,
do on my...
Scandinavian Flight 127, ready to taxi to runway 26 right.
Not really sure why.
Paris Charles ground, speed
I think another cool thing they could add to Infinite Flight is actual, like, giving ground a little bit more control and allowing them to choose the route that aircraft take.
Paris Charles
Instead of just saying taxi to
X-ray
parking, you
Papa
just kind of get there
Lima
however you like to get there.
Ready for
It'd be nice
pushback
if
with
you could
information India.
be like, hey, taxi via Alpha Bravo Charlie 1, cross runway 27 left, hold short 27 right. That'd be pretty cool.
X-ray Papa Lima
You can do that, and then for people who don't really have charts and stuff, it'd be nice if they could maybe have some kind of way
Pushback
on
approved. X-ray
the
Papa Lima 712.
on the runway somewhere where
Paris
it would
Charles
show
ground,
you.
Air France
Right now, you don't see any
222,
taxi
ready for pushback.
signs and things like that,
Requesting
but
runway
it'd be cool if we
26
could have like a
right.
little, kind of like X-Plane does. It has a little
Paris
arrow to
Charles
show you the right
Air France
direction.
1315.
Personally, I wouldn't
Ready for
use that. I would try to
pushback
use
with
charts
information
myself,
India.
just because you know me, I like to kind of be a little bit more realistic. But
Paris Charles
for people
ground,
who don't have access to
Scandinavian
charts,
Flight 127, taxi
sorry.
to runway 26
Oh, that'd
right.
be pretty cool.
Paris
This is why I
Charles
don't eat
ground,
when
Air
I
France 28. Request taxi to parking.
Who am I taxiing?
Air France 222, pushback approved. Expect runway 26 right.
So I'll park
Scandinavian
over
Flight
there, I guess,
127,
somewhere, and
taxi
then
to
we'll get out
runway
of here, guys.
27 left. Contact tower when ready.
Pretty
Taxiing
long
to
taxi.
runway
It's on the
27
opposite
left.
side of the airport.
Scandinavian Flight 127.
Scandinavian 5127, taxi to runway 26 right. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 26 right, Scandinavian Flight 127.
Air France 1315, hold
How
position.
did I hit the wipers button?
Holding
on accident?
position. Air France 1315. Paris Charles ground. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 230. Ready for pushback with information India.
Alpha Alpha Foxtrot Romeo 999 Heavy, request frequency change.
Like, part of me wants to just pull over.
Air France 7780, ready for pushback, requesting runway 26 right.
Thank you, Starley, for posting that.
Charles Ground, speed at 683.
Well, hope you guys have a great weekend, though.
India.
For stopping by. I may or may not again do another stream today of Red Dead, but we'll see what happens. I have a couple friends who are online right now. So it would be nice if I could get on with them, but I don't know. It may not be till next week that I could actually do that.
With information India. Requesting runway
yeah, man, AVM taking you on a little tour of the Paris airport.
WestJet 323. Ready for pushback with information India. Requesting runway 27 left.
Paris Charles Ground, Air France 7780, ready for pushback with information India.
It's like this though sometimes in the real world. You'll land on the other side of the airport and have to taxi for like 10 minutes.
Air France 7780, pushback approved, expect runway 26 right. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 230, pushback approved, expect runway 26 right.
Not many people talk about this, but what do you guys think about better ground textures for the airport? I mean, I know we want buildings and all that, which should come first, but what do you think about some better ground textures, better resolution, some reflections on the ground,
Air France 1315,
reflections of like not only sunlight,
runway
but like the actual aircraft lights and stuff like that.
Runway 26 right, speed at 683.
WestJet 323, pushback approved, expect runway 26 right.
I see some CRJs.
Air France 1315. Pushback approved.
We don't need to talk to ATC anymore, so we'll tune out.
India Foxtrot Sierra Foxtrot Golf 303, request permission to cross runway 27 left.
Let's watch our speed, Captain.
Oh. Thank you for reminding me. That was helpful. Whew. Thanks again, Starlight, for dispatching this flight. Greatly appreciated, my friend. What's up, A7 up? I think you were streaming earlier. I don't know if you're still on. But thanks for stopping by. We're almost done. Just a long taxi. Alright, we will find a spot here and get the heck out of here. If I can find a spot this time. Turn. Yeah, I don't think there is any. Don't tell me we taxi to the other side of the airport to find out that our spot's taken. Circle around with the map. Look, yeah, over there I think next to that MD-11 might be a spot. Oh, he's gone. Those taxi fuels, bro. Those lines are just recommendations. The lines are optional. And my laptop just died. That's okay, I'm not streaming from my laptop, I'm just watching it back from my laptop. Right, I'm taking this spot, this is mine. Well guys, see if I got the door open. There she is. Blue 116 has arrived in Paris. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I should say this now. Next week I will be out of town. Next weekend, so I think I'll be leaving Thursday. I didn't tell anything though. So most likely I won't be streaming Infinite Flight next week. Just letting you know. Super signs off. Beacons off. Comes off. Lots of good stuff. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. See you guys next time. But first, remember you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. See you guys next time. Thanks. I like this song. Hold on, we'll ride after this.